What's going on, everybody? This is Captain Obvious. You guys are the 11 crew, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Alright guys, what I have for you today is a compact villager breeder. Now you only need 2 guys to start off with. I happen to get lucky and get 2 farmers. 2 farmers would be awesome if you could do that. But you just need 1 farmer and somebody else. They breed. Okay, the babies fall down. And they go into this little area here. I was dropping carrots, so I guess one of them picked up the carrots. But basically, they're going to stay there until you want to do something with them. Then you open this gate up. You could also, instead of having just the water flowing all the time, you could also, right on this block, obviously, but facing this way, you could also have a dispenser with a water bucket. And that way, when you're ready, you could just push the button, and then they can come. It's entirely up to you, however you wanted to do it. I just wanted to save the inventory space, so I just did it this way. Okay, pretty cool. Now they should breed up until 11 because there's only 11 doors here, which is 1 under what you would need for iron golems. So as soon as you take them out, it'll free up some of the space, and they should be good to go. Okay, so let's build it right here. What we're going to need is 1 water bucket, some grass blocks, some glass. Glowstone, that's optional. I always like to have a little light in there. Some stone slabs, some trapdoors. You're going to need a bunch of trapdoors. Some stone brick or whatever building block you want. Some doors. Like I said, there's going to be 11. 1 lily pad. The sword is just for me for when I put the things in there. Obviously, you need the 2 villagers. Like I said, 1 has to be a brown coat. Preferably 2, but 1 is great. And a diamond hoe. Now, why would you want 2? You want 2. Oh, and also you need a carrot or a crop. I suggest you do the carrots, like I always do. Where is it? There you go. Okay, take carrots. And also, if you can have 2 stacks, that would be great because you can give each of them a full stack to kind of speed things up. Okay, but anyway, we're going to start off by going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on that 6th block, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put some dirt. You could break these. Oops. Okay, underneath that, sorry, put a slab. Let me just make sure it's 2 on each side, right? They come out. Let's see. 1. Yeah, it's just 2 on each side. Okay. So, all you're going to do is go 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, and then you're just gonna, oops. Okay, and then you're just going to fill that in like so to make that little pattern, except I did 3. Yeah, I did 3. So you're gonna go like this. Sorry. Okay, so that's your center, and it should look just like that. Then you're going to put your water, not there, but inside. Not there either. I love the new water blocks, but they can sometimes make it a little bit of a hassle. There we go. We're going to do the whole bottom of that anyway, so it doesn't matter. Make sure you face the water into the dirt. Don't do what I did. Okay. So we are done with that for now. We can go ahead and do this. Okay. Go ahead and till the land, like so. Okay, then what you're going to do is, hold on, then you're going to use a junk block, go out and up. Okay, just out and up like that, and then up again with the glass. So this is going to be the glass, and it's going to come in diagonally like that. Okay, you can make that hard turn, or the angle turn, I should say. Like that. Okay, and boom. So the glass should look like that. Okay, so now if you wanted to, you can go ahead and go get your villagers in there. But I'd say wait a second. I'd say just wait 1 minute. Okay, and then what you're going to do is using that same junk block, you're just going to bring this on the outside and then fill the rest of this up with glass. Okay, you're doing the same thing. So you're going outside of it. And then you're going to do that angle turn in like that. Boom, just like that. Okay. There we go. Now we are going to have to get back up in here because we are going to use our trapdoors, obviously, to get them to walk off. Oops. Like so. Now keep in mind when you do this, make sure there's nothing else in the area at all. And also, if you can get 4 in there, 4 guys would be cool. I mean, you only need 2, but if you want to have less down here, you just put more up there. But as you see, eventually they'll breed. There's only 2 of them. They go back and forth for a while, and they breed and they make babies. Okay, you actually, you know what? Scratch what I said. Keep it at 2, because otherwise it's just going to be breeding, you know, kind of fast and nonstop. Okay, cool. Now, like I said, we're going to come in here and we're going to put our trapdoors. Oh, not there. And you just want to get them just like that. This one, it doesn't matter how you do it. I'm just going to put them facing that way. Okay, and you want to get every side. You want to leave no stone unturned because you want to give them a chance to fall off before they grow up. I mean, they're not going to grow up. The chances of that are very slim. They walk around a lot, and they're definitely going to walk off. Okay, and then what I did was I just went underneath like so. Perfect. Okay, just like that. Come back up to the top really quickly, and what we're going to do is not on the... Well, you're going to do it on those inside ones too, but what you're going to do on these is you're going to put them right like that. So you're going to have that little gap on the outside one. Okay, and this is where our doors are going to go. So you're just going to come in like this. Beautiful. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come up 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We're going to cover it, and we're going to put our doors. So I face the doors going like this, right? So as you're staring at the section that looks like this, all the doors are facing this way. So again, you turn it, all the doors are facing this way and there. Okay, that should be a total of 11 doors. Then what you want to do is you want to come in with it again, and then again, whoops. And you're going to do the same thing on each end. So each end is going to look like this. And then you want to make sure you're going angled in, so it's actually over the door. Okay, just like that. If it helps, you can put the blocks down first and then break it, so you make sure that it's over it. But you should understand how it is. It's not really that hard to, whoops. It's not that hard to grasp. Okay, just go like that. Beautiful. Cool. All right, so you're basically done there. Now, like I said, you can go ahead and get your villagers in there. So I'm just going to just put 2 villagers down. If they're not farmers, they're not farmers. Keep in mind, you need a brown coat. Okay, not these. You need a brown coat. So I'm just going to go ahead and put these down. So what I have right now would be incorrect. I just want to get 2 villagers in there, and then I'm going to give them. I'm gonna give them carrots anyway. All right. So you would want to make sure one of these guys is solid brown, not the one with the black apron, just solid brown. Okay, and then just make sure on top of this you have that going. Now remember, they're not going to breed. They don't have any carrots, and they cannot harvest carrots. Okay, so they're not going to breed yet. So if you're looking as to why they're not there, that's why. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come down. So it's 1, 2. You basically want to come down until it's 2 above the ground. So what is that a total of? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it's a total of 5 glass. Okay, that's what you want it to be down. So just going to fill all of this in. Now you can do like a color if you want. You know, orange for to represent the crop that's in there. You could do whatever. It doesn't really matter. Whatever you want it to do, whatever fits into your scheme. I'm just gonna be doing the clear just so I can show you guys and you get a better view of it. But you know, if it makes more sense, I think it looks really nice. I think that's the one thing I love about this design, is I think it fits pretty well into any area. It's kind of small. Okay, now what I do is underneath. So this is your set. Find out where you want your front to be. I want this to be my front. So we're gonna put 1, 2 there for now. Okay, everywhere else gets a stone slab. I mean, you could do the whole thing as a stone brick. I kind of like the design. Oops. So this is where the brick is going to be. Okay, so it's just those 3 layers. Same thing over here. So that and that would be brick and everything else. So 1, 2, 3 layers would be slabs, right? Whoops. Messed that up. There we go. Okay, and then again, like I said, everything else. And let's maybe just fix this really quick. That's going to annoy me. There we go. Although, you know, I don't even think I had to because I'm just going to be brought down. And then make sure you bring it down all the way. Same thing with the back. Wait, which way did I say the front was going to be? Yeah, this is going to be the front. So make sure the back is the exact same way. So right there. Okay, and then you put your bottom, your floor, whatever you want it to be. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and like I said, let's do it the other way, just so you can see. Normally, I'd say just put down a bucket of water, right, and you'll be good to go. But let's say you don't want the water, you don't want to hear the water, or you don't want to hear them flopping around the whole time. You just come in here, you take a dispenser, you break that, you put a water bucket in there. Okay, you take a button. There we go. You take a button. Whoops. And you put it on the back. And now you have a button to dispense it. And what that's going to do is it's just going to allow them to walk back and forth. And keep in mind, since we're going to close this up right now, so what we're going to do is we're going to put one on the floor, right? And then, and then another one on top of it. So crouch into it, and then that should go out. Okay? But before we do that, before we put this top one in, just come in here, and all we're going to do is we're going to put this just like there. Okay, so that way they walk in there as well. Perfect. Okay, now again, crouch, place into that, and boom, it's up. And now you can do whatever you want to do with it. You can do whatever you want to do with it. You can, when you're ready to go, or you can even do it one in. If you want to do it that way, that's fine. So you can do it like this. Right, and what you would do is like that and like, oops, go back. So you do like that and like that, close it up, and then you can keep this here, and you know, you can have it like that, or you can have a dispenser on here as well for a minecart, or I'm sorry, facing this way. However you want to do it, it's really entirely up to you. You go, you know, it's your design. You go crazy with it. But once you get them out, once they get down to here, and you open this up, do whatever you want. I would suggest having a boat or a minecart handy, so you can push them into it as they walk out. But that's up to you. You do whatever you want to do. So again, these guys are not going to breed. So before we go ahead and close this up, which we have to do, let's take a whole bunch of carrots. Hopefully they'll breed this way. They should. Oh, you know what? They're so close to the other one. That's right. They're not going to now, and neither are these guys, because of these doors. Well, whatever. All you got to do now is close it up. So let's just come over here with the stone slabs. I should have built it far away. Okay, and you're just going to go like that. Like that. Let's see anyway if they do it. Let's take a bunch of carrots. They shouldn't at all. But let's just try it. So I'll take a bunch of carrots. I know they only need 2 stacks, but I'm a little crazy. Fill it up there and there. Okay. Oh my goodness, are they actually going to breed? They're so close together, though. They shouldn't. That'd be really interesting if they did. It looks like they're going to, though. I saw the hearts. All right, let's wait for the baby. Oh my goodness, that they actually... And there you go. And then the baby falls down. And then eventually he'll walk into that. Whether he's an adult or whatever, he'll walk into that. It's up to you. All right, it's up to him. And then you just press the water. Did I not put water in there? That's funny. I put a dispenser in there. There we go. Okay, and eventually he'll just walk off into the water. And he'll be none the wiser. That's amazing that they're right next to each other like that. Crazy. Yeah, so all you got to do is give these guys a lot of carrots. Keep the brown coat in there, though. And it should work. Because what you don't want to do is... This would work for a while, but what happens is if they're throwing carrots to each other and there happens to be a baby there, he may pick up some of the carrots, so eventually they will run out of carrots. That's why you want the brown coat, to make sure he can always harvest and plant. But as you see, it works without the brown coats too. And we got 2 babies in there. So, pretty cool. I was not expecting that. Way too close. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me. Until next time, Captain Obvious out. Peace.